Alright, what's up everybody? I'm making yet again another PS4 updated list of removed features. This is kind of just an addition to the last video, since a lot of people seem to like that video. It's about half and half. Half the people understood what the video was about, the other half just wanted to complain. So, I wanted to make a part 2 of this video. You know, since the other video had a lot of feedback on it. Another thing is, I made that video the first week PS4 came out, so I was trying to figure out this stuff on my own of what features were gone since there was no videos out there like that video. A few things on the video might have been wrong, and I said that in the video. Not many things were wrong though, only like maybe one or two things. So, like, one of the things I said was I don't think it had 3D support, but I said not tested. But I did test that since then, and it does have 3D support, so that's one thing. The 3D does work so far on PS4, that's not removed. And that's in games. I don't know if it works in movies, but I'm sure it probably does work. You know, the video was half and half with likes and dislikes. Most people were smart and understood why I made the video, and then of course you have idiots who just didn't understand the video at all, and so they're just over obsessed people with PlayStation, and they just lash out at anyone who has an opinion. So it got to the point where I just quit replying to people and just quit looking at the comments because it was just so stupid. It was the same thing over and over again. And I tried updating the list underneath the video as much as possible, but there wasn't enough room to fit everything that had changed, because there's so much stuff that changed in PS4. They removed so many features. So then I started putting bubbles on the video to explain the updates, but not everyone has that enabled, so they just don't see it, or they're just fucking retarded. I don't know. So I'm gonna name a few things in this video that weren't in the other video. And before I get into this, I just want to say my personal opinion of the PS4 has nothing to do with this video. My personal opinion is I don't think the PS4 overall is better than the PS3. The graphics are better, and it does a couple little things. But this video isn't about me saying that the PlayStation 4 sucks or saying that it's good. These videos, they're just about features that are removed. That's it. So people who are shopping for one know what they're getting before they get it. Just because I like the PS3 better, that doesn't mean the PS4 doesn't have a few cool things on it. You know, I've tried explaining this every way possible without offending people, and still people get pissed off no matter what. Like, I shouldn't even have to make this long intro before I get into the actual video. It's just fucking stupid that I have to explain this to people. But, you know, people are just dumb. So, I started working on another video that compares PS3 to PS4 step by step. You know, through the messaging and the shell of the system and different sections. I was making things in different sections, and it said all the good features and bad features in each section of the system to make those people complaining be happy. And then I made one part of it. I uploaded it. It was the shell video of the outside, what was different of the two systems. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck those people. If they don't understand what the original video is about, then what the fuck do I care? I don't care. I got better shit to do, really. You know, I'm making these videos to help people, and people are being assholes. I don't even have to do this, you know. I'm doing this out of courtesy. I have ads disabled on my video so people can watch the videos faster. So I don't make no money off this shit at all. So that's just the little rants I wanted to get into. Now, here's the actual video now. So a few more things I figured out is you can't copy multiple saves. So I'm gonna show some of this stuff on the system. I'm gonna make one more video also that has, it's gonna be like the other video, except that I'm actually show everything between the systems, so people have a visual. So we're going to go into the settings here and go to the save. So remember in PS3, actually I got my PS3 on, I'll just show you. So I'll show you the difference in the save features. In so here's all your save data here for PS3. If you wanted to copy this to a USB, you could copy multiple ones. You could select all these that you wanted to, and then you pick the USB, and then it would copy to it. Now on PS4, they removed that feature. Why? I don't fucking know. It's stupid. So you find save data in system storage. If you want to copy to USB storage device. Oh, fuck, that's not even on there. So we'll try upload to online storage. You can't pick multiple titles. On PS3, you could pick all titles at once. So now you have to go to the individual game and do it one by one. But you can upload more than one on the same game, but you can't upload more than one game at once. So imagine in about a year when you have like 100 games or something, and you're trying to back up your whole system to a USB or something. You're gonna have to go to each one of these one by one and copy every file. Well, that's fucking ridiculous. So hopefully they patch that. Also, I don't see a data transfer tab thing. And what I mean by that is on PS3. Let's see if I can find it. Let's say your PS3 was going bad and you wanted to transfer all your data on your PS3 to another PS3. It would copy your saves, your videos, everything. It would just completely copy your entire system from one system to another with just by connecting the cables. Let's see if I can find where that was at in here. I'm pretty sure this was a data transfer utility. Transfer data that is saved on PS3 system to another PS3 system. You can use this feature when replacing the PS3 system that you usually use with another PS3 system. Even saved data that is copy protected can be transferred and moved. On PS4, I don't think they have that. We'll look now, but somebody told me they don't have it, but I didn't look yet, so we'll look now. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere on here, so that's another feature that people really like that is taken away. Also, another thing too, why I'm browsing through this, you notice, alright, this is where the settings are at. To delete video, you have to come over here, go to application save data, or not that one, you have to go to system storage management, and you look at what is taking up data here. So to delete a video, you have to go in this screen, and then you pick the video, and then you can delete it. Which makes no sense, because when you want to preview and edit the videos, you have to go to a totally different screen, which is kind of stupid. It's like they bury a lot of stuff in the settings when a lot of this stuff should be somewhere else. Like, for example, when you're playing Battlefield 4 on PS4 and you want to join a friend when they're in a game, I can't find anywhere inside the game to join your friend. You can see where it says that they're in a match, but you have to actually go into this menu, click Friends, find the friend, look at their profile, and then you have to click, you have to go down here and click Join Game. just to join their game instead of it being an actual game. That's kind of, it's really stupid. But that's kind of going off topic here. So I'm going through my list here, looking at whatever. Can't copy multiple saves. Okay, and then messages. This is really stupid. You can't delete more than one message at a time. So I'll show on the PS3. Why they would change this is really fucking stupid. A lot of people said on the other video that all this stuff is minor and it's not that big of a deal. I don't know how this could not be a big deal. Alright, for my messages, let's say received. I have 95 received messages, over 200 sent messages. I wait for this to bunch up about that much before I delete it all. So on PS4, imagine sitting there and deleting 200 messages one by one. You know how stupid that would be? On this, you could delete all messages at once on PS3. Now on PS4, you have to delete them one by one. There's only one delete option. So you have to go to each person, click delete. That will literally take you forever. And every time someone messages you on PS3, it goes to your PS4, so you get the same message twice, and vice versa. So you have to go to each one of these one by one and delete it. That'll take you forever. So hopefully, again, they update that in the future. Also on PS3 messages, you used to be able to lock your messages and protect them. Like, this is my friend saying Happy New Year. Say this message is important to me. You could click protect and then it wouldn't get deleted ever unless you unprotected it. Kind of like sex. So on here, on the messages on here, you can't protect. The only options you have for messages is either delete or refresh. There's no protecting any messages. It's just like somebody messages you, that's it. It's stupid. Also, there's no power off button in the back of the actual system. There's no like cutoff switch. And a lot of people in the other video said that wasn't important. I think, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but I've mentioned it other places and people said it wasn't important. But to me it is important, because if you want to pick the system up and move it somewhere and you want to make sure your hand doesn't go over the sensor and turn it on, you could always kill the power completely on the back of the system. But now, you know, they skimped out on parts on the PS4, so they got rid of that switch, which is really stupid that they got rid of that. So that's another thing. Also, on the back of the PS4, there's no multi-out cable, which was an RCA cable, the red, white, and what was it, yellow colored cable. And the reason why that sucks is because a lot of surround systems use that multi-out wire. And what that did was you could use your high-def cable on the PS3 and still play in high definition, and you could use the RCA multi-out cable to have surround sound on your sound, so you could hook the PS3 up to your speaker system and play it through the TV and the speaker system. Well, the PS4 completely got rid of the RCA multi-out cable. You can still run surround sound through an optical, but I have a perfectly good surround sound system. Just because it's old doesn't mean I should stop using it. It's in fucking perfect condition and I can't use it on the PS4. And another thing that sucks is you can't record gameplay with capture devices on the PS4. The only way that you could record is if you actually take a camcorder like I got here and actually record the screen. That's why I'm doing it this way. or if you use the capture device that's built into the PS4, which only uploads to Facebook right now and some other shitty thing. The reason why they're doing that is because Sony and YouTube are kind of like in a fuss with each other. How do I explain this? A big part of YouTube's revenue is people uploading gameplay to YouTube. That's where a lot of videos come from, and then a lot of ads generate money on that. Sony and YouTube had a falling out, so Sony blocked capture devices, and they're only letting you upload to Facebook. Supposedly later they're supposed to unblock it, but we don't really know when that's going to happen. Supposedly Sony and YouTube is working on a just like a merger so that you could upload videos straight from your PS4 to YouTube instead of just Facebook. Right now, if you want to share, you click upload a video clip, then you pick the video clip, and then you click share, and then it'll go to Facebook. So in the future they're going to want to put YouTube in that. So that's another stupid thing. If you spend like $300 on a capture device, you can no longer use it right now. Which is I mean, there's kind of ways that you can use it, but you gotta kind of like work around it, so it's just really kind of shitty. Another thing about messages is you can no longer have a title for your messages. The messages just all around, they really hacked it up. I don't like the way that they did the messages anymore. If you could see, before messages you could have a title, so the title said Happy New Year. Now on the messages you can't do that. So you can see it kind of groups all the messages together in one thing, which is pretty good. That's pretty cool that they group them together like that, but still it would be nice to have a topic thing there. There's a lot of things you can't do. You can't import pictures anymore like the PS3 used to let you import any picture you want. Now you can import a voice message and a screenshot, which is really cool, but they still should let you import pictures like before, but they won't let you have pictures on the system at all anymore. Also, you could see when your PS3 friends are online, but they can't see when you're online. So if you played PS4 for, let's say, 3 weeks and you haven't been on your PS3, the PS3 people will just think you haven't been online for 3 weeks, and they might just delete you and think that you're not on your account anymore. So you can still see them online, but they can't see you. The sign-in location. I noticed I got knocked offline a few times on PS4. And let's see, on PS3, your sign-in location is, you know, right here. You can sign in and out really easy if you get knocked offline. But on PS4, I have no clue where you sign in at. I have to actually turn the system off and turn it back on because I don't know how the fuck to sign into my account. If somebody knows where and how to do that, say below underneath the video, because it'll help me out, or message me or something. Because maybe I'm just stupid and I don't know where it's at. I don't like this menu at all on PS4. It's too fucking confusing. They're trying to go in the way of things like Windows 8 and that whole type of layout like the PS Store, and I just fucking hate it. They focus so much on the graphical use that everything is so scattered all over the place. And in messages, again, another thing about messages, you can't select a part of the message to copy and paste. On PS3 you could do that before. if you wanted to send multiple messages, you could actually copy this right there, and then you could paste it into another message, which was really awesome. It worked good for like links and stuff. This you can't do that. It doesn't let you do that. Unless it lets you do it here somewhere on the keypad. But I don't know. If somebody knows how to do that, then let me know also below in the video. That's pretty much, I'm looking at my list right now. That's pretty much it that I could remember for updated stuff that wasn't in the other video that I wanted to add. I'm kind of starting to lose my voice. But yeah, overall they removed a lot of stuff, and I wish what they would have done is just updated. They would have kept the PS4 the way the PS3 was, and then just updated it with the graphics and then the sharing. That would have been cool. The PS3 is just so it's perfect the way it is. Like I'll show you another example. I talked about this in the other video. Like, I'm a big like trophy hunter. Before, you used to be able to sort trophies. Now when you look at your trophy list, you can't sort them at all. You can only just look at them. So me, I have 57 platinums and over 2,000 trophies. And the only thing I could do is compare trophies, which I can only do one game at a time. You can't control, and you can't compare all trophies. You can only do one at a time. And you can only sync trophies, so you can't sort these at all. Which just really sucks. See, before you could sort them by title name, update date, and then on the individual game, you could go into them and you could do the same thing, sort them by original order, title name, grade, and earn date, which was really good because if you want to see which one you earned last, you could just look at the list, so you have all 4 of them in order, and if you're trophy hunting, you could see which ones you still need right there. So why they wouldn't put that in the new PlayStation is just, it makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. And like, in the other video, there's a lot of things that I noticed people said over and over again. So before I end this video, I'm just going to do a little Q&A and respond to those questions, because people just, they don't seem to get it. They don't seem to get how much they're being ripped off. Like, Sony is, oh god, how do I explain this? Sony is doing less because they know they can get away with less because people are being so lenient to them. That's why we have games with patches, because they know they can get away with releasing a broke product because people just deal with it. You gotta troll, man. You gotta troll, you gotta argue, you gotta complain, or else they're gonna keep stepping all over our backs. Like online passes. Online passes came because they knew they could get away with it. They knew that they could charge you for a PS Plus membership and you would pay to be online, even though you're paying your cable company to be online already. They saw that Xbox got away with it, and Xbox people were fine with it. They didn't know how much they're getting ripped off. So now PlayStation is doing it. So if it's getting more and more expensive to do this stuff, you don't understand. This shit builds up. And then by the time like PS5 comes out, there's going to be so many fees and stuff that you're going to be paying for. It's going to be fucking ridiculous. So a lot of people say give it time. PS3 didn't have all this stuff when it first came out. Well, That's correct, but that stuff wasn't invented yet. That's why it took time for it to come out. Now all that stuff is invented and they know how to do it. It's not there because they don't want it there. They wanted to try to get more money out of people to use stuff like Music Unlimited instead of using your own MP3s. You don't see them releasing PS3 Slims and saying it takes time to add software, do you? No, because they purposely removed it in PS4. So they're going to be adding MP3s later, but that's because there was such an outrage of people that they're afraid that they couldn't sell no systems. So that just goes to show that they need us more than we need them. So if we complain about features, we can get them back. And even if MP3s aren't important to you, the bigger picture is important, that if you keep letting them take advantage of us, then they're going to keep removing things and keep making us pay for shit. That's what people don't understand. And that's the reason why I'm making these videos, so people can understand how bad they're getting fucked over, man. And people are saying, why are you complaining about it? Just chill out and give them time to fix it. It hasn't been that long. It's just because, like I said, if you don't troll and you don't argue that you want these things, then they get removed. It's like they're gone because they wanted them gone. I feel the users are being gypped and ripped off. If we complain about it heavy enough, they'll re-add this stuff. Like MP3s, like what I was just saying. And then, you know, people keep saying, well, why did you buy a PS4? Why didn't you do your research on it? And, well, my answer to that is I did do my research. I read the entire FAQ page from Sony, and everything in the last video that I listed, all the features that removed, none of that stuff was on the official Sony page. The only thing that was on it was the I think the DLNA support and the MP3s being gone. That's the only thing. And my video listed like over 30 things that were removed. I mean, some of it was stupid and corny, but I wanted to, you know, list every single thing. But some of that shit was really important, like in this video with the messages and shit that I was saying. So that's pretty much it. You know, another thing people are saying is, why don't you just sell your PS4? And I was thinking about it, and really, I don't need the money for it. And I think the games in the future are probably going to be pretty good. The graphics in the games are, you know, pretty awesome. They're actually, you know, way better than awesome. They're fucking out of this world. The graphics are unbelievably cool. So I think in time the games will pick up and be really, really awesome for PS4. But the system itself, the way it works with the messaging, the trophies, and everything in the system is really stupid, because PS3 had it, they had everything down pretty much right. So instead of completely removing all those options, they should have gave us the option to turn it on and off. Just because one guy at Sony thinks that it's not a good idea doesn't mean other people like it or hate it, you know what I mean? They should just fucking keep this shit in it and let us decide what the fuck we want. So we did get good graphics, but at the cost of losing everything else that we loved. And I know they could add all this stuff that, you know, I listed and talk about, but for some reason, some head honcho thought it was a great idea to remove it, so they did. So, you know, that's that. If anybody's got any questions on the difference between PS3 and PS4, just let me know, message me. Like I said, there is a few cool things on PS4. Party chat, which I don't fucking use. Playroom, which I don't really use. Video Unlimited, Music Unlimited, they both fucking suck. There's no folders, so all your games are just stacked up here, cluttered and mess. But yeah, just watch the other video. I list a shitload of stuff in it. And like I said, I'll be making, you know, one more video that kind of has all this stuff compared a lot better, system by system, into different sections. So I hope you get the fucking point of this video. And I'm not really flaming the PS4. It's got cool graphics and the games are pretty decent. It's just they really could have did a lot better, but they're skimping out on it to save money on parts and so and so. Alright, peace.